Next up, we're going to be doing a reverse crunch, but instead of pulling up from the bottom, or excuse me, from the top, we're going to be pulling up from the bottom. Joe's going to give us a quick demo over here. So he still has his hands up, and just like he was in a regular crunch position, but then he raises the bottom half instead of the upper half. That doesn't mean he's working his lower abs, because there are no upper and lower abs, it's all one muscle. But he's pulling them from a different area, giving them a different tension, a different resistance, and he's working his hip flexors just a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and just shoot for 16 slow, concentrated reps. Keep going till you get your 16, and we're moving on to a new exercise, the side jumps. And what makes this exercise really difficult, you got to find something to jump over. We're using cones, but you can set up pillows or books or anything just to give you something to shoot for. So we're going to do side jumps, and Joe is going to walk us through it a little bit.
With the side jump, we're going for 24, and a rep is simply jumping to one side and jumping back. That's one.
All right, so 24 back and forth. Let's go.
Really make sure on these that we're not one and then the other. If it gets too difficult, you can do it that way, but really try to work on keeping our feet together, pushing from our calves up and over.
Now you see back here, I've just got a continuous jump pace, no pause in the middle. You keep that up for about 60 seconds, you really develop some explosiveness. You can do a pause on each side, like Joe was showing. Doesn't matter. Just depends on your level. All right.
You don't realize how much jumping gets your heart rate up.
Next up, we're going to do air bites, and Christina's going to walk us through that.
Air bite. We're just going to get down like we're getting ready to do our crunch. We're going to work on bringing knee to elbow, keeping our feet off the ground, get good extension. When you bring the other leg back towards the other way. I know it's a little bit confusing, but once you get in your rhythm, it's really easy. Opposite knee, opposite elbow.
All right.
We're doing 48, 24 each side.
All right. Let's go. And if you notice during the air bite, they've got their feet up the entire time that they're doing this exercise. So that entire time, you're giving your abdominals an isometric workout. At the same time, you're giving them concentric, eccentric workout. So it's just a fantastic exercise. We're going to do it for a few more seconds. You want 24 each side. Again, we're showing you representative selections for time's sake. But make sure you get all your reps in. Press pause, get your reps in, hit play, and finish up. Now we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to do it standing up. Christina's going to walk us through that one too.
Like I said before, it's going to be opposite elbow, opposite knee. Really make sure that we're trying to bring our elbow to our knee and not just bring our knee up to our chest. Really want to squeeze, work the obliques, pull from here. Then we're, like I said, we're going to shoot for how many, Joe?
We're going for 60. That's 30 each side.
So really, track the stomach, keep it tight, opposite elbow, opposite knee.
All right. pace you should be on is about 1 per second. So 1 left, 1 right, 1 left, 1 right. And you can finish this entire exercise in 60 seconds. So next up, we're going to get into the side crunch. And Joe is going to show us that one. So he's going to be on his side. He's going to bend his knees slightly. And you want to get in line, your feet, your hips, and your shoulders. And he's going to come up to the side, squeezing, isolating the obliques on one side. So we're going to do 48, 24 on one side. We're going to roll over 24 on the other. And we're going to just jump in with Joe and start off on our left side.
For anybody who this is a little too hard for, I'll show you a beginner version. Since we're working the obliques while doing this exercise, you can get in your regular crunch position, just reaching each hand to a little bit past the heels of your feet. Really pulling from each side, working those side obliques.
Go ahead and switch sides and finish up to 24 on your right side.
For beginners, we're just doubling the number since we're going both sides in each rep, just double it.
Grab a sip of water. The workout is over, but I'm not tired. We're going into bonus rounds. I'm winging it. I see the expressions of discontent on the faces, but that's okay. We're going into bonus rounds, and we love full body workouts. So what we're going to do is give everybody about a minute break. Catch your breath, towel down.